y equals 1 plus x squared over 3x. We can split this using properties of fractions into the x squared over 3x plus the 1 over 3x. X's will cancel here, so we'll just get x over 3 plus 1 over 3x. Okay, so this is what we've got then. X over 3, as x gets large, the y values will approximate to x over 3, won't they, in terms of the curve? So we need to draw that line in then, so let's do that. So I'm going to draw it like so. The scale is chosen so that I can draw a line that's fairly easy to see on the eye in terms of the gradient, so it's fairly flat. This is of gradient third, straight line. When x gets large, it's going to approximate this value. Say x is 1000, you'll get plus a small value, so it will be up here, won't it, just above the line. So it's going to sweep towards the line from above here for x large. When x is large negative, this value here will be negative, won't it? And it's a small negative number, so it's going to approach the asymptote from below here and get closer from below, isn't it? So what happens on the other asymptote, when x is 0 is the other asymptote? Well, as x gets small positive, say, this will get very large positive and will dominate, so it will go towards infinity as x tends to 0. So it's going to come around, swing down like so. Let's just confirm on the other side. When x gets small negative, this will be small negative, so the fraction will be large negative, and it will dominate, so it will tend down towards here, won't it? So it's going to come up, turn, and go to there. It's going to come down, turn through a minimum, and go along there. So let's just sketch it then. So it comes down, turns through a negative, and goes up there. And it's going to come up, turn through a maximum, and go down there, and turn around. So it's going to reach a maximum here, and a minimum there somewhere. And we could differentiate this to find out the turning points. So we could do that, because it's fairly easy, isn't it? So here, y dashed is equal to, this would be a third, plus 1/3 of minus, so there's a minus here, and it's going to be x squared, isn't it? Let that equal 0, and you'll see that 1/3 equals 1/3 x squared. Move the x squared up, x squared equals 1, so x equals plus or minus 1. So the minimum here is 1, the maximum here is at minus 1, and that occurs, if you look at the curve, when x is 1, you get 2 over 3, so this is a value 2/3. And this value, when x is 1, at minus 1, you'll get minus 2/3. So I just put that there. So there's we can actually we've actually worked out and spotted on the curve sketching that we've got the maximum and minimum coordinate here and here. So let's confirm that then with our sketch. So we want 1 plus x squared divided by 3x. So brackets, 1 plus x squared divided by bracket, I'll put a bracket round it, 3x, so there's no confusion. And then we get the plotter like so. Good.